Hey guys, we are at Off-Grid Expo at the Arapahoe County Fairgrounds in Aurora, Colorado. I'd say it's probably similar to the Overland Expo, maybe a little less off-road oriented, maybe more like camping stuff. I guess that's what overlanding is, but they're all about kind of the sustainability off-grid. So yeah, a little bit smaller than Overland Expo, but it still looks pretty cool. We might be able to get a little more info on some of this stuff since it's not as busy. So here we have these are the Black Series campers. They're made in Australia. This one looks like it's a toy hauler, which is pretty cool. And then that one over there actually is a pop top, so a little more lower profile when you're driving down the road. These are cool. They have these outdoor kitchens. I think I showed you on the Overland Expo these cool drawers and stuff. So this one's pretty small in the front because you can haul your toys back there. Little wet bath in there. Inside they have a stove and a fridge, microwave. They got a cool like power center there. So this pop top one also has like a bump out on the back for your bed. So low profile, and you get a bunch of room for your sleeping area, but there's no toy hauler. Looks like they got a fridge slide on the front. There's a big old rock guard too. Let's take a look inside. So this has a wet bath too, which is cool. So you see the canvas allows it to get pretty low profile. It's got that power center. Looks like a little bunk bed up here. Little dinette two-seater. Another little kind of kitchen area. No stove on the inside, but there is running water. They got a TV. So here's that bed setup. It's huge. It's like king width. Not king this way, but definitely king this way. They got all these windows all the way around. Pretty cool.
So, how much do you think that starts at? Oh, say hi from the distance. No. Hey, come on.
How much does that start at?
Starts at?
I'd say probably 40.
MSRP. No, 60.
60 grand.
60 grand as a starting MSRP price.
Well, it does have a toilet and everything, so you know.
Starting next
60,000 for the pop-up one.
Starting next year, they're going to incorporate 12-volt AC.
Oh, yeah, that's a new thing.
All of their stuff runs off of solar panels that are on the roof, except for the air conditioner. But next year, they plan to release a 12-volt AC.
Cool. Well, then they have non-pop-up ones that aren't toy haulers. But anyway, that's Black Series campers. We got some rooftop tents. Oh, here's our, this is at Earthship. Yeah, these are still super cool. So we saw these at Overland Expo. So these are Earthship Overland. These are made in Salida, Colorado. No, so we saw you guys at Overland Expo.
Oh, you did?
And cool. I didn't get a chance to talk with you because Overland Expo is so busy.
They're drinking from a fire hose. There's
yeah.
so much to see.
Yeah, so this is much calmer setting for
and
sure.
We have grass.
Yes, grass is nice, not so hot.
Right aside, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the last time we didn't get to find out how where this came about.
Yeah, so this is it's a local built. They're built in Sedalia. Dealerships in Englewood, Earthship. The name of the manufacturer is High Altitude Trailer.
Oh, okay. That's the frame, right? Or
That's the manufacturer of the trailer.
oh, okay.
Trailer. So what makes these different is we start off with a foam filled composite shell. So it's fiberglass. A lot of trailers are built stick frame like a house.
Sure.
And they build, you know, an internal skeleton basically, and then they put panels on it, even if it's, you know, full composite, and then they seam everything. So ours are seamless. We don't build it from the inside out like a traditional.
Oh, sure,
build.
yeah.
We build it from the outside in. We've got fiberglass. The manufacturer has fiberglass molds. They spray it in. They put in wood reinforcement. They put in 1-inch foam. And then they spray fiberglass over the top of that, so it's all encapsulated, so it's all sealed, so you don't get any leaks on it. This is like an upside down boat hull, basically. So we don't have the 90-degree opposing angles. You go bouncing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Bouncing around, and your seams will, you know, with some trailers they can start to leak. I'm not saying they all do, but they can start to leak. So you can see on ours we've got the rolled corners on it as well. We got a full composite floor, our cabinets, and this is walnut. Our standard is a maple, and we have that on the orange trailer over here. So
I do like this dark walnut. That looks good.
yeah, this one, I mean, keep in mind this is, you know, a show trailer. This was built for 2 national shows and a couple of
Okay,
shows.
yeah.
So this one's built over the top. We got the walnut back wall. That was brought to us from a customer that wanted that done. He's a wood guy, and once he said that, it was like, that's not one of my favorite options that we can bring to this party. So, but they're, I mean, you can see they're.
It looks
solid
nice.
Cabinets.
Yeah.
Not a traditional, you know, camper
Sure.
build.
Yeah, I know a lot of the, like, I don't know if you call them big box store campers or whatever, like, you know, at regular RV places, they're usually pretty flimsy, you know,
Yeah.
doors and stuff like that. So
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there. I mean, you know, we don't necessarily, you know, go after anybody. But
no, I just
you're right. Yeah, I mean, a lot of those. I mean, I've owned them, so I can speak from my own experience. You know, trim pieces fall off.
yeah.
If you're going to bounce off road, you know, you go off road. This one has independent suspension. We've got the Timbren 3500 each. These, not just the mild ones. We got a solid axle on this one here, so there's kind of something for everybody. That can be pulled with a Subaru, depending on your setup on the Subaru. It's got a 2-inch ball hitch. This has got lock and roll. Like I said, independent suspension. We got 33s on this.
I noticed the, like, rock sliders and stuff on there.
Yeah, we put rock sliders on this and rock guards on the front. Those serve multiple purposes on the doors for getting in and out of the cabin, as well as getting up on
Oh,
the
sure,
roof,
yeah.
just to access your equipment. And then if you are unfortunately going to scrape up against some walls, it'll hopefully save your fenders. Our fenders are load bearing up to 200 pounds, 500 pounds on the rack. You get a standard front runner load bar system that comes with it. It can be converted to a full.
Yeah, I saw the cool little ladder on the side so you can get up there.
Everybody loves the ladder. We've also teamed up with Tailgate and Go, and
That's these guys, right?
yeah, exactly.
So we actually were trying to find those when we left Overland Expo, trying to find them online, and we finally found the Tailgate and Go, but because we have a trailer already, but we were looking for, you know, this rail system. We can't find it anywhere.
We're the first retailer in the U.S. To carry that. So if you want to come see Earthship Overland in Englewood, Colorado,
Yeah.
we're side of the Denver area.
Okay.
We have that. We don't have it stocked today, as of today, but we're getting a shipment in, we believe, next week.
Okay.
So, and then we'll be at the Expo West down in Flagstaff after that. So we'll be shut down for almost a week.
Yeah, I wanted to go down to that one too, but we actually were staying up at Rifle Falls that weekend. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, it's super cool. I really love this setup. You don't see that like anywhere.
Well, the cool thing about this is we can put it on the inside too. So if you're out here prepping, on the other side we got a sink that, and then the cutting board has a towel rack underneath it. So if you're out here prepping, and you can see this one's been used, you're out here prepping, you get all done, wipe it down, just take that off, and then put it on the inside. Now we don't have the rail in here because we got a bunk in this one.
Oh,
But
sure.
typically we'll put it.
Oh,
in
on the inside wall.
And then you have a place for your sandwich and your drink.
Yeah, that's cool.
Works out pretty good. They've rebranded, so this has the old company name on it.
That's what, you know, I had somebody comment on my video I made for Overland Expo, and they're like, I can't find that website doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Yeah, we actually had somebody call us out from California.
Oh, okay.
It may have been your video. And
Oh,
said,
maybe.
Hey, where do I find this? And
Yeah.
he said, no, it's really not the name anymore, and they don't have a website up to purchase it from that we're aware of.
So
But if you let
it's
us
just
know-
tailgate and go, right? Or
Tailgate and Go is going to be
who provides the?
the accessories.
Okay.
We're their first retailer in the U.S., so we're gonna have all this in our place in Englewood at Earthship Overland. So you can buy that either from our store, or you can go to Tailgate and Go online. They're great people. They did a Shark Tank deal and they got real busy.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
So you can buy it direct from them, or you can come to us and get it. And then the rail, we'll have that in stock. We can get this powder coated in different colors.
Oh.
Somebody walked in.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
All right. Cool. Well,
Their hose got cut.
so you're gonna provide the rails and stuff separately, or
Yeah.
just as a accessory to your?
Yep. If you want a 36, a 48, an 18,
Cool.
a 12, we'll have those. If you want orange, or if you want a different powder coat color, we can do that. We'll work with you. I don't know the full array of
Yeah.
options that we're going to have. But
So the website, will you find it on high altitude trailers or?
no,
Okay.
you'll find it with high altitude trailers. We'll have it. If you come to Earthship, we'll have it
At Earthship. Got
It's
it.
the only place I know that's actually going to be carrying it as of
Okay.
right now. So
All right.
it doesn't mean there won't be other people that
Sure.
are carrying it. We just know that we're their first retailer.
So don't go to this website.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
This website does not exist.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. We tried already.
It's called RV Rail. Go to Earthship Overland.
Okay.
You can email us at info@earthshipoverland.com, or just go to earthshipoverland.com, and then there's links in there. You can contact us. We'll call you up if you send us a contact. We'll call you up. We'll get it on order.
Perfect.
And then eventually we'll have a card. We don't have a card.
Sure. Yeah. You have the sink on that side?
We have a sink on this side.
Okay.
Yeah, let's walk around. We'll show you that.
I really love these awnings that don't have the legs.
Yeah, so if it gets real windy, we'll put these down. We'll get the guy lines out and we'll tether them down. But if we get 60 mile an hour gusts,
Yeah.
we're gonna have an upset.
We have the what's the big manufacturer?
Thinking of like an Alucab or
Yeah, where it's kind of like the hinges are made out of plastic and
I think Rhino Rack makes it.
Rhino Rack. That's the one.
It's actually a plastic, but I know which one you're.
Or it's a composite or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've broken those like 3 or 4 times already. So
This is Overland Vehicle Systems. They're great guys, make great quality products. So we're carrying these as a standard on our trailers. Here's the sink. It's Tailgate and Go. You can buy these directly from them. They'll send them to you. We prefer you come see us, of course.
yeah.
On the other hand, they're great people to work with. So
Yeah, the pump sink's really cool.
pump sink's really cool. You can get an auxiliary water bottle with that, with a hand squeeze pump where it's got a check valve in it, so it won't reverse back out, so it'll keep pressure on it. If you do want more information from us at Earthship Overland, then you can just enter that QR code.
There you go.
Enter your
I don't know if it'll
information.
work on YouTube or not, but there
That'll
you
be
go.
awesome. Pause your screen.
Yeah.
Hit that. Send us inquiry, and we will definitely be in contact with you. We won't forget about you. For sure.
Well, cool. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing these outdoor showers now. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to add one of those to ours, but eventually you're just like, let the stink happen.
So on ours, down at the factory, what they do is, this is very common. You'll see this a lot. It's an instantaneous hot water heater. But what you won't see on them is they bench build these with a built-in switch, and then we put in a pump. So when you turn that on, it would be up to you to source the water. And then we have this hard piped to propane heat source or fuel source. And then once you prime your water up to this, you just get your pump.
Cool, yeah.
Capitating right now. but it will eventually bring that water through, and then you get a nice hot shower.
So is there like an attachment you can hook to a portable like water jug?
Yeah, so what you do is you get this is a standard hose fitting. You'll get something that's made for portable water. You can buy those at Home Depot. And then you just drop it down into your water source.
Right, okay. And it'll just suck it up into the...
It'll just suck it up in there. Now, if you're going to pull it from the front basket, we want you to prime that hose.
Sure.
Make sure that you're not making it...
You know, burn out the pump.
Yeah, you're cavitating the pump, and it's not really good for the pump. So, give you an outdoor source to clean up.
I do love that you've plumbed the gas for the stove. That's cool.
Yeah, so we plumbed that for the stove, and the way that works is we pre-bend the regulator, and I don't have it here with me right now, but we pre-bend the regulator, so you still need to attach it here like a standard, and then it would come up, and it's pre-bent, so it'll work with the refrigerator. It won't interfere, and then on ours you still need to hook that up. So it's going to hook up somewhere in here, and that connection's going to be made right there.
Man, that is a good idea.
So it's kind of slick. It gives you 10 pounds of propane to travel with. I mean, depending on how much you use it, you know, I mean, that could last you a whole season.
Yeah, we have an 11-pound, well, basically the same tank, and we even have a Propex heater and our stove, and we use a portable fire pit, and yeah, we've done 2 years on that still. So
yeah.
Yeah, having that, you don't need those big 20-pound tanks.
Right.
So
right, yeah, this one's pretty good. You can get, I mean, there's a twin connection on this, like a Siamese connection on this. You could do a third, then run that off to a portable grill, a scuttle, or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty clean. On ours, we have the 95 amp hour deep cycle marine battery that comes with it. We've got a 1100 watt inverter. We've got shore power, which is a trickle charger. There's fuses up here. We have a total kill switch. You can see, you can get an idea what the cabinetry is made of here. And it's good, solid quality.
Yeah, actually solid wood instead of particle board that's wrapped.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the frames with, I mean, all the metal is cut. I mean, they have machines down at the factory, but it's all, you know, hand measured, hand cut, put on a large welding table. Everything's hand welded.
Is the whole frame boxed, or is it just this rear part here?
No, the whole frame is boxed, and there's cross members in between, and then we put the composite floor on top of that, so we don't have any of the...
You don't have to reseal it every year.
Right, exactly. And you're not going to get the warpage or mildew from having wood contact with, you know, just the outside elements. So we have a full composite floor.
Cool.
Nice cabinetry here. Stainless steel countertop, standard. We have the control center, and this is all in-house built.
You have solar panels on this one?
We have 100 watt as a standard, 100 watt solar panel. We're using ZAMP currently, and we have an auxiliary port on the roof as well.
So you can add another one?
Shade, we can run off into the
perfect
in the sun. So that works out really nice. Everybody loves our ladder. Those guys, they built it in-house, and they've been doing a good job. The factory does a great job on these. Real high quality, like I said, all built in Colorado. And there's some real craftsmen working down there.
Yeah, that's, you don't see that a lot on these little, wow, that thing is burly.
Yeah, and it's super lightweight. I mean, it is cool. Everybody loves it. Really, the main purpose of this is so you can access items on your platform if you choose to put something up there, or so you can get to your solar panel and keep it clean. It's important to keep a solar panel clean. Otherwise, you're not going to get any kind of charge out.
So does that mean your fenders are non-step-on?
These are good up to 200 pounds.
Okay, so I can't stand on it, yeah.
But if you're 200 pounds or under, you stand on.
So send my wife up there to get something. Is that okay? All right.
I always stand on the tire. I mean, we usually have enough room.
Yeah. I see it. They don't quite cover but those are, pretty beefy.
Yeah, and then our stabilizers. I mean, every camper has a stabilizer, right?
Yeah.
So that's usually to take the bounce out when you're parked. So this is recovery gear. So when these are built on the factory floor, they're built with no wheels and tires on it, with hanging axles. And so these are, if you get in a pinch, you get a flat tire or something out on the road.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Jack it up, take it off.
That's cool.
Switch it out. Get your spare out.
Do you match hubs for vehicles like Toyotas and stuff? Or
So this one's actually a Calvary Blue Toyota.
oh, is it? Okay.
These are Black Rhino TRD style wheels, so we
Right.
kind of did the Toyota theme on this.
Sure. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Yeah. Yeah.
And that is a Toyota lug pattern.
Okay.
On this one, we can do the 4.5 on 5 or 5 on 5 on the solid axle, so that'll get you your Jeep guys will love to do that.
Yep. Sure.
And then the Toyota guys like to hear that. Usually what you run into is a lot of people tell you we can match a lug pattern. And the idea is, well, then I don't need to carry an extra spare. The problem is the offset in the back,
Oh.
or the back spacing, prohibit the interchange of those wheels and tires. So that can be a bit of an issue.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually drive a Frontier, so I don't get a lot of accessories for my vehicle, but yeah, I can't find anybody that'll match that anyway, because it's kind of a weird lug pattern. I can't remember what it is. It's like 6.5 or something like that. I can't remember.
We certainly can check with our suppliers if they have it and they'll supply it. We'll put it on.
Yeah, cool.
As long as we can get the right, the right wheels for it,
Sure.
the right offset, we'll work with you on that. We do custom work at Earthship Overland. We've never sold 2 trailers identical to each other, not once.
Well, that's
So
good.
We do all the custom stuff. If you come in, you stand at the counter and you say, hey, I want a total custom build, then we're gonna, at the counter, within 20, 30 minutes, go through depends on the number of questions.
Yeah.
We can just go through every option with you. A lot of those are not all listed on High Altitude's website, so we just know about a lot of the different options that are available that we can add. And we'll build you a total build sheet and hand it to you on the spot. And
Cool.
if you're interested, we've got the build commitment sheet, and we get you in the queue. As of today, we're about 10 to 12 weeks build time on
That's not so bad.
ground up. Yeah.
So we actually have an Escapade, those guys up in Minnesota, but they're like a year at this point now. So yeah, that's cool that you're. So how far do you mean by custom? Like, can I say I want you to get me a Truma heater to put in this thing, for wintertime? Or 12-volt AC, which is a new thing apparently.
Yeah. We just unboxed one. I think it was Thursday, so just a couple days ago. And so that's a Dometic product. So we're R&Ding that. We're looking at putting those in. As far as your first question, it depends. There's going to be limitations, so we're not going to do onboard plumbing on this. We don't have certification for that.
Sure. Okay.
We're not going to go that far, but
Okay.
if you say I want a custom color, right? I want all the different options that we have listed.
Okay.
That'll be totally custom. I mean, as far as it's different from another build. Now, if you say I want to have a particular heater put in, what we'll do is we'll get with the factory engineer on that, and we'll just
Make a spot for it or something.
make sure it's compatible. That it's
Okay.
gonna work. Let's make sure that electrically, as far as the power system goes, it's going to work. Let's make sure we can exhaust it properly. Let's make sure we have a proper fuel location for it. We can protect that fuel cell. We just want to go through that whole process, make sure it's going to work. And then if it works, we'll check that box.
Cool.
We'll run some numbers on it. We'll do the install time. We'll get you pricing on that.
Great. That's cool.
Work with you on these things. Yeah. We have some customers, and it's rare, but we've had some customers that come in and say, I want to do my own cabinetry in the back. I don't want a kitchen back there. So what we would do is we wouldn't put in the kitchen. We would work the numbers down. We'll put the bulkhead wall in because that's a structural component of the trailer.
Okay.
And then, you can build out your own. And we feel that it's probably better to let the factory put it in for you because those guys are craftsmen. They do a great
sure.
job. They have a cabinet shop in the factory. They do a great job. So,
Yeah, I'm definitely no woodworker, so I definitely would pay somebody to do that for me. But cool. Well, thanks for all the info. I didn't notice the rails here. These are, man, you could drop that thing on a boulder.
Well, we're calling those rock guards, but it's really meant to, protect your fender.
Yeah,
And
that's.
what I find, even at my height, I use this to get in and out.
Oh yeah.
And it makes it easier to get in and out with this ledge right here, this edge. It just makes it a lot easier. Plus, these are commonly used to stand on to get up on the roof. I mean, not to climb on the roof, but to access.
Yeah, sure.
It does come with a
Yeah, okay.
It does come with a 60 by 80 queen size mattress. It's a trifold, so it'll turn into a couch. This one happens to have the bunk option in it. It typically has 24-inch deep cabinets that are standard. They're maple. These are walnut that we show in this trailer. But the bunk is set up where it's 5 feet across. It's 43 inches front to back, so you can 2 kids can get up there pretty easily. It's good for nominally about 300 pounds.
I do like we don't have kids, we have a dog, but you know, I just like this style of camper where I don't have to have my feet under something.
Right.
I don't know why that bothers me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And the dog, you know, he kind of takes up a lot of room, so it's nice that you don't have to have this over your feet thing.
Right.
Because I've seen a lot of these teardrops where they had to fit the cabinets in the back, but it's on the top, so you got to stick your feet under there. So yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, that'll fold up out of the way, so it gives you more room. So if you do have children, you can sit more in a circle, do your puzzle time before bed, and then they can jump up in there. We have a lot of customers that have dogs, and they like that platform for them.
Yeah. Keep the dog out of your area. Yeah,
and you've got 4'2" from the floor to the ceiling before the mattress goes in. We don't have the mattress in this one because at these shows,
kids climb in and get dirty.
We have this one in there, and that was a brand new mattress before the last show. It's hurting a little bit from all the traffic.
I like the tie downs. Yeah. That's actually something I really wish I had, because we actually have our portable solar panels, and they bounce around in there. It'd be nice to tie stuff down. That's cool.
Yeah, nice little tie down. We've got a custom cabinet in the front of this one here. It's a walnut. Gives you a little bit more storage.
Oh, so this opens up.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. What's the length we got here for?
Without the cabinet is 7'1", so that's going to take up nominally about 1.5 inches.
So you could fit pretty tall guys in there.
Yeah. I'm 6'2", and I fit in these perfect. So,
cool.
I don't hit my head, I don't hit my feet. I got plenty of room. We've had people 6'5". My son's 6'8". I think he fits in here pretty good. But he's got a bigger camper, so he's doing something good.
Just lay diagonally in there.
Yeah, right.
Well, cool. Thanks for all the info.
Yeah. Stop by and your interest.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
If you're interested in these, come see us at Earthship Overland in Englewood, Colorado. Be glad to run a quote for you guys. And
cool.
Or if you have any questions on overlanding at all, give us a call. We do more than trailers.
Cool. Thanks a lot. So they got a new it's prototype right now, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, this is a prototype print of the it's called the XT 105. So High Altitude Trailer Company is the manufacturer, and Earthship Overland is the local dealer for these guys. So this is actually built down at the factory right now, full scale. The door is a little bit of different orientation, but not too much. So this will be a stand-up unit. It's going to be about 9 foot tall total, about 7 foot on the inside. We're about 18.5 feet front to back, and then with the tongue we're going to be about 21 feet. So it's going to have standard, I think we're going to be 33s on that, Timbren suspension. It'll be full composite just like the XT50s. They intend to have a slide out kitchen here. As I mentioned, the door is actually over here physically. They're going to have a dinette in this area with a pull down bunk on top. We're going to have a kitchenette on this side, a queen size bed in the back, and then a combo shower toilet in this area of the camper. They're going to have AC and heat right up in there. 340 watts solar panel on top, but it'll be the full composite, so we're not going to have the seams on this one. It's in production now. The full scale model has already been built. It's called a buck, so they go in and they stick build it. They put foam on it, they bondo it, they make it look beautiful. Flatbedded out to the fiberglass shop. They're currently shooting the fiberglass on it for the molds, and then we'll have this available hopefully spring of 22. So we want to say, fingers crossed, about 6 months out.
Cool. It's a cool option for people that don't want to crawl in their campers.
This is really great. If you look around the backside here, We've got some really cool cues for the spare tire. We're going to have an electric winch system to pull this up.
Oh,
And
wow,
then we've
yeah.
got an accessory cabinet in the back.
You know, I've seen that on, what is that? What's that huge Earth Roamer?
Earth Roamer has
Yeah, they have the winch that pulls a huge tire up on the back. Because you can't, well, you can't reach it because the tire's about here.
Yeah,
You know?
we were down at the factory talking about this, and I was thinking to myself, you know, I'm getting older, and I'm thinking, how would I get that up there?
Yeah.
How are we going to get this? So we were talking about different ways of doing that, and in the end, the engineer decided we're just going to do an electric winch system.
Yeah, cool.
I love that. I think that's a great idea. Less muscle you got to put into it. Just use the winch system.
So is the info for this on the website or QR or anything?
There's not much information on this yet. If you want more information, we'll send it to you. We can send pictures of this to you. Hit this QR code here.
Yeah, I don't know if this works on YouTube, but pause your screen.
There you go. If not, just give us a call at Earthship Overland in Englewood, Colorado, and we'll get you some information on this. We can send you pictures of it. We can give you some base specs on it. As they develop, we'll know more. We'll nail down the pricing of this. Hopefully, we'll be ready by spring. But if you want to be in the loop as we build this, yeah, just reach out to us. We'd be more than happy
Cool.
to share that with you.
Well, thanks again.